Welcome to the Lenovo Legion Cup 2025. We will be starting soon. We've had some of the best Rocket League players in Nigeria go head to head for the first ever Rocket League tournament in Nigeria, brought to you by Lenovo and Intel. We've had some of the best teams showcase themselves, and right now in the bracket we have only 8 teams left, as we'll be going into the round of 8, or as you will call it, the quarterfinals. And we will be going into the matches soon. Featuring Federation and the Turbo Twins to kick off our quarterfinals for today. Already we have the Federation team with 2 goals up. It's a 5 minute half, it's a 2v2 tournament featuring a classic soccer mode in Rocket League.
Crashing down, stand up, don't fall and drown. There's That's that's um that's cable that you connect
All right, all right, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lenovo Legion Cup 2025, brought to you by Lenovo and gamr, and we are in CARVEN. And let's not forget, Intel is in the mix as well. Big tournament right now, and we are looking to get into another match, but it looks like we might be having a little bit of a technical setup, and the point and shoot score getting updated, Team Alpha score as well. We are looking for a quick reset, but it looks like things are going to be confirmed at this stage. I think the game is about to kick off right now. God Gift, Dennis, Bostouche, and Dia are in the mix. But it looks like we are going to be heading in for that technical reset, and we'll see how it pans out as the tournament continues to progress. As we can see, the players we have point and shoot going against Team Alpha. So the question, so we do have point and shoot going up against Team Alpha. Let us get you in the comment section. Who are you repping? Are you repping the blue team or the orange team? It looks like Dia and Bostouche will be playing for point and shoot, and Raider George and God Gift will be for the orange team. Kick off now. Bostouche already going for the ball there. Over to the right hand side. Splits it across. Beautiful area. Over to the top. Immediately goes for the first goal. Action at its finest. Bostouche with the first goal. 1-0. Point and shoot are shooting. Things are looking very dire right now for the orange team. Hopefully they will be able to get one on the board. Immediately again, Bostouche trying to get the overside, but unfortunately bounces off the walls there. Beautiful shot from Dia. Puts it over to the wall. Move line. Bostouche immediately with another, and that is another goal. Dia this time. Nice shot. 2-0. It looks like point and shoot have their work cut out for them. They're dropping the points relatively very quickly. It's less than 20 seconds. And 2 goals already in the mix. Bostouche already looking very comfortable. Ball's in the center. Over to the top again. And this time the ball goes over to the blue corner. But Bostouche is already there playing defense. Gets the ball out of that position. Lobs it over the top. And immediately George plays behind, but Bostouche is there, and that will be goal number 3. 3-0 for point and shoot. And they are cooking right now. And it looks like this might be the beginning of something special. God's Gift and Raider John can't seem to get their footing right there. And over. Ball to the left side this time around. Dia looking for a way to hold the lines. Defends a little bit nicely. Plays off the side. Nice ball over the top. Dia immediately goes for the attack. Bostouche plays off the left-hand side. I might be able to get the angles here. Beautiful angle. Get underneath the ball. Lobs it over the top. Drops for Dia, but Dia misses the shot. But he bounces off the wall again. And that surely is an open shot for Bostouche. And it is another goal. Point and shoot. 4-0, and we have barely scratched the surface of 1 minute. But point and shoot are shooting all the ops right now, and it's looking very diabolical for them. 4-0, and we are still in minute 4. And now they will try to hold the lines again. Bostouche again, another ball over the top. Beautiful aerial. Dia gets spotted out just inside the corner, but he does go for the boost. He recharges and bounces one over to the side, over to the right-hand side again. And they are trying to hold a little bit more of possession. Take a beautiful aerial from Bostouche. Ooh! Bostouche is looking good with the aerial again. But this time he will be denied. God's Gift tries to play a little bit of defense there, but Dia and Bostouche working hand in hand, and that will be a hat trick for Bostouche again. 5 goes to nil. 3 from Bostush, and that is what we love to see. Absolutely incredible aerial there. And that will be the job well done. The minutes counting down, the scores counting upwards for point and shoot. They're raining on their parade right now. Raider George tried his best to make something happen, but again, bounces off the walls. Boostich trying to play it off into the other side. Dia plays from behind him, lobs it over the top. Surely that will be the job done. And what an assist from Dia. My Dia. That was a beautiful finish. That's what we love to see. Boostich again. 4 goals out of 6. I wouldn't call it heavy lifting, but if he was in the gym, this would be a 100 kg bench easy. And another one leaps over the top, bouncing off the walls again. The dome covers. Boustich plays a little bit closer, lobs it over to the side again. Dia in a 1v1, plays it over to the wall. Big pass, lobs again. Boustich with the aerial. Surely he finishes. Yes, he does. 7 goals to nil. Bostuch on fire. 5 goals, and take a look at the aerial. Beautiful shot, unstoppable. The defense was nowhere to be found, and the job is done yet again. God's gift. He's not feeling like God's gift right now. But the defensive line from Dennis onto the side. Bostuch again immediately breaks the line, and take a look at that. Another goal. 8 is the score. Chaos is the ladder. And pointer shooter climbing undisturbed. We are now at the halfway point. 2 minutes 50 on the clock. How many more points? Tell us in the comment section. Will this get to 20? Will we see 20-0? Or will something special happen here? Dia loses the ball, but Bostuch is there. Plays off to the left again. Rolls it up the wall. Immediately takes the aerial. And he will guide it straight into the post. But Diaz there looking for the assist. The bounces off the walls again. Plays off the right-hand side. Over to the lob from Bostuch, and that will be a job well done. Dodges right into the post. 9 goes to nil. Bostuch unstoppable. And the action continues here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lenovo Legion Cup 2025, first ever. Brought to you by Gamer, Intel, Lenovo, working hand in hand. CARVEN is the venue. And the action has been absolutely outstanding here. Over to top again. Bostuch loses it over to the side. God's gift finally gets his car on the ball, but unfortunately it was only just momentarily. Nothing comes out from here. Dia has to circle back again. Bostuch lobs the ball over to the top. He's waiting for it. Tries to get another finish, but Dia is there, and Dia will get his hat trick. 10-0 the score. Point and shoot. Shooting non-stop. Bostuch isn't shooting. It's Dia that's shooting. All balls landing in the back of the net. And we'll try again. 1 minute, 50 seconds on the clock. Dia to the other side. Bostuch again tries to circle back, and this time, since Raider George couldn't get on the score sheet, he drops an assist. And he scores his own post. You gotta love it. Take a look at that. At least he got on the score sheet, but unfortunately they do not record own goals in Rocket League. They give the goal to the other team, and unfortunately that assist does not go to him. But that's a big shot on his part. Going to shoot. Ooh, that one gets blown to smithereens. Perfectly execute your use of the boost there. They are getting charged up. Beautiful aerial once again. Bostuch over to the front lines. Doesn't get the job done either way, but he will try to play off the right-hand side. And Bostuch will hold on. A little bit of a open space for him. Holds the ball a little bit closer, rolls it up the wall. He goes for that aerial. As we all know, that is his bread and butter. And he tries to carry it into the post, but unfortunately it doesn't work. Trying to hold it on again. Big long, over to the side. George drops it deep and loses the ball over to the side again, but Diaz there to recover. You can see 1 minute on the clock left. God's gift. Trying to hold on to the ball there, but unfortunately Bostuch will have other plans. He's probably going for 12 here. But Dia gets the job done on the other end, and he scores. fantastic aerial. Even Dia can aerial as well. Oh my days. Two players doing aerials is something absolutely diabolical. It's just an unfortunate scene of events here, but looks like point and shoot will be shooting more and more as the game goes on. Almost 45 seconds left on the clock. Bostuch on the defensive line, 2 versus 1, but somehow he manages to escape the angles there. Over to the top again, aerial, back into the post. Surely it's done, Bostuch. What an aerial that was. Big aerial threat, 13-0, and 30 seconds still on the clock. Yeah, these guys are absolutely cooking. There is nobody stopping them this time around. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we love to see in Rocket League again. And now this time, God's Gift gives the ball away as he does love to give those gifts. And he gives the ball away to Dia. Bostuch takes it away. A little bit of a cover pass between the two of them, but they will lose out on possession once again. Bostuch plays off the left. And the aerial, you can see it, immediately guides the ball through. Probably looking for a shot at goal, but he bounces it off the right-hand side, and that will be 10 seconds. Aerial goes up in flames, and that will be 1 touch, 2 passes, 14-0. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play teamwork. Pass 1, pass 2, and that is game, set, and match. Beautiful stuff from point and shoot. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the winners for this game. 15-0. Did not see that coming, but I'm pretty sure God's Gift did not see it either. 15-0 is the score. I mean, if they give a couple more seconds, probably going to be 16 though at the kickoff. They're probably going to crack it 15 though. Yeah, they will. They will crack it 15 if they give a chance, but no, not this time. And Dia was looking for the aerial there. Last shot of the game, but not this time. That will be the end of the game. Point and shoot. Shooting their way to victory. Absolutely incredible performance. Team Alpha, unfortunately, could not crack it. And that is going to be the job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Lenovo Legion Cup brought to you by Lenovo, Intel, and Gamer as well. We are live at CARVEN, so stay tuned. The next game is coming up momentarily. welcome back to the live stream. It is the Lenovo Legion Cup.
All right.
We are in the semifinals, the first match of the semifinals. Point and shoot going up against Federation.
Okay,
And this
yeah,
is going
okay.
to be one for the books. As we just saw, Bostush and Dia absolutely cook the guys from Team Alpha in the previous game, 15-0. But will they be able to do more of the same in this game? Well, here we're about to find out immediately. The action kicks off. Bostush already holding the ball here, tries to spin it through, but it looks like they may have met their match here. Look at that from the Federation. They are trying to hold it in, but here comes Bostush again with the aerials. He is absolutely looking it with the aerial balls, and he pops it all the way to the other side, but this time, not this time. It looks like it might be going the other way. Lightning Season has scored the first goal of this match. Federation have turned off the tide. And it is 1-0, 34 seconds inside of the first minute. And it looks like things might not be looking too good for point and shoot. Bostush trying to play it off the left-hand side there. Dia holds off a little bit of a relentless corner, almost getting the job done. The aerial might be coming through. First shots, and immediately beautiful defense from Lightning Season. Plays off the left-hand side, and it spins the ball up into the air. The aerial, a big possibility, but immediately the defense, beautiful defending from the Federation, but they will trade off. 2 goals to 0. Lightning Season again, turning up the heat. 2 goals to 0, point and shoot. They are not shooting right now. They might be shooting blanks. 2 goals to 0. And we're still within the first minute of 5. And it might be a big definitive position here being left off, but not this time. Dia with the response, 2 goals to 1. And point and shoot may have just found their rhythm once again. 2 goals to 1. Looking over to the lines now. Bostush over to the side. Emperor looking for a set line. And here they go again. Dia drops it. Bostush tries to lower the ball over to the top, but it bounces off, doesn't connect. Goes off the walls. Dia again. Misses off the right. And it's two for 1. But unfortunately, the defense just couldn't hold it off. Bostush will get the equalizer. Point and shooter backing the game. That's a beautiful ball. Perfectly laid on a plate. Lightning Season has to find his way through. Emperor also has to move his weight. Bostush immediately now could be looking for that aerial. Immediately goes for it. Tries to hold off to the other side, but Dia couldn't play off the right-hand side. Holds the angles even closer. And here come the aerials. Bounce off. Beautiful shot. Bostush 3-2. Point and shoot. Once again, showing exactly why they are the best. They are looking very, very comfortable now. The aerials off the walls. And it is looking dire in this moment. Here they go again. Balls in the air, off the walls. Lightning Season goes off for defense. Beautiful defense. He can aerial, but not this time. Bostush has him lined up, denies the opportunity, and he might be able to play off the right. Emperor misses out. Bostush again. Plays off the right, doesn't connect. Dia plays behind him, and he can't seem to find the angles. Bounces off the walls again, over to the side, but beautiful defense again from Lightning Season, and now he can go off the counter. But unfortunately, Bostush is there. Surely this is the goal, and it is the goal. 4 goals to 2. And Bostush and Dia once again starting to rip apart their opponents. Beautifully done off the walls, and that will be the job well done. 3 minutes off the clock. 2 minutes left. Plays off a little bit towards the south. And he rolls off the walls again. Dia following up the ball. Over to the side. Bostush loses out. Lightning Season plays off the right-hand side. This could be their first attack, and it will be another goal for Lightning Season. And that will be 4-3. The Federation will not be backing down just yet. We're now at the halfway point. 4 goals to 3. This is a big, big, dire moment. 4-3 is the score. Federation still fighting their battles here, but they will be losing the ball to Dia, and he tries, but it bounces off the post. and he doesn't get the angles right. Bostuch will utilize that opportunity for the aerial, and surely, but the defense from Lightning Season again. More defense from him. The Federation on the breakaway, but Bostuch is there, but he can't hold it down. 4-4 is the score. The Federation ties it up. And things are looking very, very dire right now. For point and shoot, they have bottled a 2-goal lead. And they might be losing out once again. Things are not looking up for them. And now we are back in the center. Lightning Season has been absolutely incredible in this game, but not this time. He couldn't deny the ball. And Bostuch will secure yet another goal. 5-4 is the score. But that was very close. This would have been very, very impressive if he managed to save the ball, but unfortunately Emperor just couldn't get his hands on it. The Emperor has been slacking though a little bit. He's not been able to find his rhythm, but hopefully he might be able to do something here. Lightning Season already playing off the right hand side with good touch. But Bostuch does manage to defend. Plays a little bit closer. Dia pulls the ball. Big angles. Plays off the right, but Lightning Season's there. Immediately might be going for the aerial, but unfortunately no boost for him. And that might be the reason why, but it bounces off the walls, goes back into the defensive lines for Dia, and he might be going for that finish, but not this time. Lightning Season plays off the right-hand side, unfortunately, but Dia's already there, and Dia will go for the finish. 6-4 is the score, and we are down to the final 2 minutes of the game. 2-goal advantage restored for the guys from point and shoot. The Federation, how far can they take this? Emperor loses out, plays off the right. And the two players looking to aerial the ball there, but it's not going to be the case this time. And a big ball bounce over to the center. Bostuch holds on to the ball again. Lightning Season plays off the right. This to bounce it off through. And now this might be the breakaway. Boost inside the left-hand side. Tries to hold the corner. Aerial could be good right now, but unfortunately easily defended by Bostuch. Plays off the right again. Immediately he tries to defend. And Emperor, if he can circle back, he might be able to get the job done, but not this time. Lightning Season plays off the right. He could play off the left-hand side. Immediately gets blown away by the boost. And the aerial, it's a big aerial ball right now. Surely the job is done. It is done. Bostuch, easily the MVP. 4 points and shoot. And they will be getting the job done. 7-4 is the score. The deficit increases by 3. Can Lightning Season do something special? No, he cannot. 8-4 is the score. Point and shoot, shooting away. The bullets in the chamber, ringing out. Absolutely incredible. Big moves, very big moves for point and shoot. And we are down to the final minute of the game. Can we witness a comeback? Or will point and shoot away? Lightning Season playing off the left-hand side, doesn't connect. He will try again. Dia plays behind. Big defense coming through from Bostuch. He's already aware of it, but he can't seem to find it through. Defends, but not lucky enough. Lightning Season again drops deep and gets himself in the right place at the right time. Big shot, goes for the finish, and he does get the job done. 8-5 is the score. Deficit back to 3. Federation looking for the last hurrah. Looking for a miracle here. Can they find it though? The aerial is clean. Beautiful aerial from Bostuch. Drops it in for Dia. And unfortunately, Lightning Season got blown out of the way. And that will be point and shoot going for 9. 1 more point until they hit a 10. And they might be able to see it through here. Double-digit finish once again for Fire for the Federation. Playing off the right again. Looking for another way to hold this down. Emperor goes into the air. Can't seem to find his way through. Lightning Season plays off the right-hand side, but the aerial is already clean. Beautiful guide. And Bostuch just guides it inside the back of the post. The net rattles as they double the deficit. 10-5 the score. Dia and Bostuch on fire right now. 10-5. Looking for 11. Off the wall. Off the wall again. Bostuch off the wall to the right-hand side. And a big shot over to the right again. They're trying to hold it down, but unfortunately the aerial, and it does look like it goes off the wall, and he might be able to guide this one through. He does. Boss Touche 4-11, and that will be the game. Point and shoot will shoot once more, and the Federation will be disbanded. The first set of finalists, ladies and gentlemen, point and shoot, making their way to the finals. Congratulations to the first finalist, point and shoot. And what a performance from them. Boss Touche with 1,300 of a score, 8 goals, 2 assists. Absolutely incredible. Dia, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 shots in a total. Lightning Season doing absolutely all the work. Emperor nowhere to be found. Absolutely being an extra backpack. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the first match of the semifinals. It is the Lenovo Legion Cup. And we are about to head into the finals, brought to you by Lenovo, Intel, and we are here with gamr and CARVEN. So ladies and gentlemen, do not touch that down. Don't forget to tell us in the comment section who you think is going to take the game. You might just get something special. Until then, we'll see you in the next semifinal game.
Take me away. No, take me away. No, take me away. Boy, I go crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Lenovo Legion Cup.
Are we good?
And
Alright,
what a ride it has been so far. Semifinals, game number 2. We're about to see some absolute big games here. Team Rush against Team X. Who's going to come out on top? Action already on the way here. Wappy Kid, first draw. Surely he's going for that immediately. The rookie cup actually takes it from the back end. And the orange team already in front. Rushing to victory. 5 seconds on the clock. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you set the ball rolling. Here we go again. And now the ball's in the air. Pass off the wall, left-hand side again. Wappy Kid immediately goes for the push, but unfortunately, didn't time that one perfectly. We'll have to revert again and get a bit better angle. I'm trying to swap it through again. There's more defense going on. Ronin already plays off and sets the ball up quite nicely for his teammates, Nova, and that will be a troublesome defensive line for them. But right now they need to find a way through. 32 seconds already off, and it's 1-1 the score. Here they go again. Rush trying to hold the lines and press the attack a little bit closer, but they can't seem to find a way through. Beautiful ball over to the top, but Ronin is there to defend, and they will get the ball out of their half back into the opposition. Emanova plays off the left. Ball goes up into the air. Surely the aerials will still start flowing out. And is he come to find a way through? Can he go? No, he cannot. He misses out. And now another opportunity. Here come the aerials immediately for Team X. The rookie cop, Wappy Kid, already looking very solid on that line, but unfortunately the ball bounces off the top half. Can't seem to find a way through. Wappy Kid drops the ball open, and now another rebound, but unfortunately defense is there. Emanova will claim the ball and play off to the right-hand side. And more attacks coming through. And unfortunately, Ronin had no idea that the ball was going to bounce off that angle, and now the score is 2-1 to Team X. And X gonna give it to you, that's for sure. 2-1 is the score. And right now, Ronin and Team Rush need to find a way through to balance the scales here. And Emanova's already going for that attack, but immediately the defense is already there. And they will press a little bit forward, but Ronin is there to defend even better. Beautiful defense coming in from Team Rush, but they are on the attack right now. Ball bounces over to the other side, doesn't get the angles right. And now another opportunity opens its way. They might be able to find a way through here. Team X already looking for the area, but is immediately stopped dead in its tracks. And now another opportunity for Ronin to circle back, keeps the ball in the air, but the defense is looking very solid for either team. Doesn't look like a lot of goals are gonna come here though, but now another opportunity, not denied. 3-1, Ronin had no idea. He couldn't defend the lines, and Team X might be running away with it here. Rush might be getting rushed back home in this semi-final. Lobbing up to the side again, balls in the air. And now they are trying to lock it through, but immediately Wappy Kid looking very, very comfortable with the defense here. And he might be able to make this one walk through if he can circle back. And that's a beautiful shot from Ronin. And he tries to defend again. Now the attack is on. But immediately, Wappy Kid stops that one dead in his track. Surely the ball bounces into the back of the net. It does. Wappy Kid with a lob of the century. 4-1 is the score. And Ronin and Team Rush have no idea what has hit them. And we are at the halfway point of the semi-final. We might be going out for an extended draw here. Up onto the open side. Wappy Kid loses out to Emma Nova. Plays off the right again. Cup holds the ball, bounces it off, it goes over Ronin, and he misses that one out, bounces it off, and he does score. Beautiful shot from the Rookie Cup, an assist, gives the ball to Ronin, and Ronin helps him put it into the back of his own net. And the assists will line up. 5-1 the score. Team X absolutely giving it to Team Rush right now. 5-1. And it looks like things might be going from bad to worse. Ronin getting forced to play defense, might be getting lobbed over, bounced off into the side again. But fortunately, Emanova is there to clear off the lines. But he has the opportunity for them to hold off a little bit longer, but they can't seem to work their way. Emanova might be going for an aerial, big aerial coming through from Wappy Kid, and he tries to hold it up into the air, but unfortunately it's not the job well done, and that will be Rookie Cup with a beautiful shot to close it out, 6-1. And he has been looking for a goal since. Wappy Kid has been cooking. But teamwork makes the dream work, and this is a nightmare for Team Rush. But the third place game might be looking out for them either way. Another one playing off the right-hand side, looking like they might be able to play off the south. And a little opportunity for Wappy Kid. He tries to spin the ball around into the corner, loses out, but unfortunately Ronin is there to close that down. Another opportunity to hold off the lines. A little bit forward towards the southern side, but here comes Team Rush looking for that defense, but they leave the goal open, and Wappy Kid will capitalize on that one. 7-1 is the score. Team X absolutely on fire. They are tearing through Team Rush. Ronin has absolutely no idea what is happening to his team. Emma Nova getting absolutely gobsmacked and cooked to the side. Playing off a little bit towards the southern side, can't seem to find the angles right. And they might be able to work this through. Rookie Cup looking very good. Plays off the right again. They might be able to find a way through here. He can make this happen. Here they go again. But they can't seem to hold it down. Rookie Cup puts the ball in the air. The aerial can't come through. No boosts, unfortunately. His teammates might be there to make something happen. More and more, the angles are looking too tight, and they can't seem to find a way through. 7-1 is the score. They can't seem to find the ball here, and continuously Team X hold on to the ball. They will not let the ball go. Point and shoot are watching this in disgust, because they know that this might be something special. And the Rookie Cup will take the ball once again and put it at the back of the net for the 4th consecutive time. Chaos, non-stop chaos right now for Team X as they descend upon Team Rush. Balls in the air again. Nova, no idea. Ronin plays behind him, can't seem to find a way through, and the ball glances just across the post. But there's no angles for them, and they can't seem to keep the aerials in the air right now, but they will try their best to hold on to that position. Here they come again. And the angles for the aerial can't seem to hold through, but Wappy Kid puts the ball right again, right over, but it flashes across the post. And he will play over to the left again. Wappy Kid plays behind, can't seem to find a way through. And Wappy Kid from behind does get the ball out into the open. 30 seconds on the clock, and the score is 9-1. Semi-final in the Lenovo Legion Cup, ladies and gentlemen, and we might just be seeing Team X 1 foot in the finals to go against point and shoot. Wappy Kid puts the ball in the air. Aerial's already looking like they might be coming through. Emma Nova plays off the left, puts the ball back into the air for Ronin, but immediately denied by the Rookie Cup. And surely that is another goal. It is 10 goals to 1. Absolutely getting battered like Chelsea got battered today, and Manchester United as well. Now they are feeling the pressure on the other end And it's so much chaos. And they are feeling it on the back end, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Lenovo Legion Cup, brought to you by Intel, Lenovo, CARVEN, gamr, all of us out here witnessing greatness as Wappy Kid puts the screws to Team Rush once more. 11-1 is the score. Surely now, Ronin will give it up. He has tried his absolute best, but he is getting cooked. And Team Rush getting rushed all the way back home, as this might be the end of their journey. They will not be getting into the finals. Team X will take the game, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do business. Absolutely incredible performance. Wappy Kid, 5 goals and 2 assists. Rookie Cup with 6 and 2 assists as well. Teamwork makes the dream work. Ronin with only 1 assist, and Emanova with 1 goal. But Ronin was doing a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of defense, but unfortunately it was not the job well done. Absolutely incredible performance. We will be right back for the 3rd place and the finals after the break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the third place game of the Lenovo Legion Cup. And we have Federation going up against Rush. It looks like Rush has already rushed to score the first goal. And Ronin and Emma Nova, they've learned, but they will be learning the hard way from Lightning Season. This guy was absolutely incredible for Federation in their game against point and shoot. Can he keep the pressure on? Can he keep them on in the front foot? It's 1-1 the score now, 15 seconds away from the clock, and they are already tied on points. This is going to be a very, very interesting one to watch. Manova battling a little bit towards the center. They lose out the ball, and they will play towards the western side. They will hold the ball for the longest time. But it looks like Emperor and Lightning Season, again, is going to be a hard one for them to walk through. But it looks like aerials might have to come into play. Big shot, beautifully done by Lightning Season, gets the first drop, and 2-1 is the score. And Ronin is going to be pulling the hair out of his head right now because that was easily defendable, but unfortunately it was not defended. And now there's more to be done. There's angles to be covered. Lightning Season loses out. Over plays over to the right-hand side. Big balls in the air. Again, they will try to hold it down. The aerial's already coming through. But Lightning Season tries to hold the ball and keep it a little bit more higher than he would have liked. He's gathering the charges to get that boost up. But we will be circling back again. Big balls again over to the right. Can't seem to hold on, but there's more pressure being sent through. Big angles to cover. And now they will try to highlight this, close all the lines, but it doesn't look like much is going to happen here. Ronin tries to beat the ball out into prescription, but it doesn't work. And Lightning Season already making the advance, but he's out of boost, so he can't get to the ball on time, but he does get the angle right. And he steals it away. Lightning Season for the Federation finds the angle perfectly and delivers a dastardly blow in the final third. Beautiful shot, 3-1. And Rush had no idea that that was going to be a possibility for them, but they will be losing out. Balls onto the side and holds onto the line again. Here comes Nova. Loses out the ball, passes out into the open, and now that will be an opportunity for Ronin to capitalize, but it doesn't look like he gets the angle. Beautiful defense, but he loses out, and this could be something special. Ronin is immediately there to recover the ball perfectly. Wants the ball over to the side. Lightning Season already at the back end. Take the ball out into the air, and immediately turns it back on its stride. Federation again at the other end of the balls. If they can get the angles, this might be the job. It is the job well done, but unfortunately, Ronin is there to defend. Ronin has been absolutely incredible in defense, but unfortunately, the attack is where it's a little bit more lacking. Ronin again with the ball. The ball's on the other court. Can he angle to the side? He gets blown away. Reverse it, and that will be a ball, but it's missed. And Emperor had no idea. He couldn't put it in the back of the net. He might be able to try again. Well, Lightning Season was on the reset for the reboost, and he couldn't get the angles. But that was an unfortunate turn of events. Ronin has the ball bounce over his head, and Lightning Season will be there. Gets the ball to the back of the net. 4-1 is the score. The Federation on top once again, halfway point. And Lightning Season had everything in his favor in that final attack. And now all they have to do is see the game through and claim that reward that comes with third place. Ronin, ball's in his court. Goes for the attack, loops the ball over, plays over to the right. Emma chases down, big balls over to the right-hand side, but he does lose it again. But Ronin does gain the possession, but Lightning Season is already there, and his teammate actually stops the ball from getting progressed. Unfortunate scenes, and Emma will capitalize on this. And the ball's over to the other side, plays over to the left again, but Ronin loses out on the defense, and Lightning Season strikes again. 5-1 is the score. The Federation will humble Rush once more. 5-1. 2 minutes in. We are closing out. Any moment from now, this could be something else. And that's a nice ball over to the south. Doesn't get the job done. Lightning plays off a little bit closer again. Emperor loses out. Misses the ball a little bit closer. Bends it to the side. He will work the angles. Season holds the ball, trying to go for the shot, but unfortunately didn't work. Manova and Ronin picking up the boost again. Nova loses out. Here comes Ronin. Ronin opportunity, but immediately Lightning is there to defend the ball once again, and they will capitalize. Aerials might be coming through. He drops the ball. Perfect position. Surely he's out in the open. All it takes is one shot, but Emperor misses out, doesn't get the job done. Plays off into the side again. Nova. Looked like a little bit of a tactical error. And he can't circle back again. Lightning sees it, gets the angle, and he does score. 6 goals to 1. And he tries, and he huffs, and he puffs, and he gets the job done. Off the dome again. Ronin on the back foot. Pressure's already there, and they might be losing out. Ronin was funny enough to get the angles down there, but now he will lose that opposition. And it's 1 minute on the clock left. Here they come again. Bounces the ball over to the side. Tries to play the advantage. Doesn't work. And here they come again. Emperor loses out. The aerials might be coming through, but nope, Ronin is there. Shuts it down immediately. The pressure's on now. He might be able to get the breakaway, but Ronin loses the ball, and it goes up in the air. Surely this might be a shot that goes through. Lobs it again. Well, Lightning Season will be denied by Nova again. Plays off a little bit towards the left-hand side. And now 30 seconds on the clock. One step to claim that prize for the Federation. And it bounces off the walls again. Over to the top. This angle is even better. Might be loving the ball. Beautiful shot. Surely it's done. Yes, it is. 7-1. Federation on top, and they are dog walking Team Rush right now. Ronin has absolutely no idea why his formation doesn't work. He might be feeling like Ruben Amorim at this point. And the game does not work for Team Rush. Nova's on the front line, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work this time around. 10 seconds. The crowd is counting down. Denied again by Lightning Season. 1 goal is all they could manage, just like Manchester United today. Only 1 goal on the board, and that might be it. It is the end of the game. Federation will claim 3rd place. Lightning Season and Emperor will work hand in hand and claim that 3rd place finish in the Lenovo Legion Cup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back to bring you the grand finals after the quick break.
We close this door. How do you switch up?
All right. So you can hear me now. Like down. Like just
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Lenovo Legion Cup Grand Finals. It is Team X against Point and Shoot. And what a battle we are about to have on our hands. Defense on defense, attack on attack. And if it was any other game, the goals would have already started rolling in by now. But that's to tell you that these two teams are vying for that big championship win. And now this could be something special. Attack on defense, and they do lose out the ball. And Bostouche will break the deadlock. First goal going all the way to Point and Shoot. They have started the game on the front foot. The Grand Finals has kicked off 1-0. Bostouche already breaking the deadlock. Wappy Kid for Team X has to lock in. They have to lock in. They can't lose out. Immediately bounces the ball over to their side. King Dia is AFK. I'm not sure. Looks like he might be AFK though. I'm not sure. Well, looks like things might not be looking too good for them, but he does carry the ball, and he does carry the ball back into the net. Bostouche 2 for 2 right now. 2-0. Team X might be having a lot on their hands right now. Beautiful rally from the center court into the back of the net. And now Team X need 2 goals to break things even. They kick up onto the front line. DM is back into the game. Plays a little bit closer to the rest of his teams, but he will try to circle back. Big ball over to the top, doesn't connect. Again, we'll try to. Rookie Cup loses out. Big lob. That's a very good lob, but it's all a matter of who gets there first. Dia actually makes the deficit and gets the angle there, and they do lose the ball to the other side. But unfortunately, Bostouche will keep the ball up onto the side again. Might go for the shot, but he loses out. And the rebound over to the side. Wappy Kid going band for band with Bostouche, but he loses out again. Bostouche will carry the ball, and he is very solid with the rallies. And he almost went for the aerial ball, but it doesn't connect. Wappy Kid will have to load that one up into the side. Doesn't get the job done either way. We'll hold on for the aerial. Here they come. Bostouche bounces it off the walls there. Orange team in trouble. Dia plays off the right, loses out, goes off the walls again. And Bostouche is there for the defense. Sends the ball back where it came. Lures up onto the other side again. The boost already outside. Dia goes for the third. Dia. 3 goes to Neil. Point and shoot. Killing off the opposition immediately. 3 minutes in. And they can only hold on a little bit further. Team X, all their strategies in the bin. Bostush already going for the aerial. Surely the ball goes back into the net. 4 goes to nil. Bostush, 4 out of 4. They're absolutely cooking right now. No stop. They will not stop. They cannot stop. Team X have no idea what has hit them. It is point and shoot, raining bullets, raining balls at the back of the net. And here comes Bostush again, loads it over to the side, loses out, ball bounces back, the rebound, immediately denied. And they can't seem to get the ball back. That's a beautiful shot from Dia, but the defense was there, shuts it out immediately. Aerial from Bostush, bounces it off down, misses out, but Dia's there, bounces it back again, can't seem to get the angles right. But Bostush will hold the ball a little bit towards the central court. And Dia already back on defense. The teamwork between these two is absolutely incredible. Wapi Kid plays off a little bit on the back end, but Dia bounces that one back off. And now another opportunity for the rebound to come through. Bostush plays a little bit towards the backside, but he can't seem to find the angle. Wapi Kid tries his best to rally the ball from that central midfield, but unfortunately doesn't work. Dia's already there, holds it down, teamwork, beautiful pass, link-up plays, too good, but Bostush will lose the ball again and bounces all the way back to the side. Dia tries to keep the ball back into the air. The rally fails, can't keep the aerial. Ball's back into the corner, and Dia again denies the opposition. Wapi goes for the aerial, but doesn't work, and he releases the ball to Bostush, but he's denied by the Rookie Cup again. He does go for the boost, and here comes the Rookie Cup with a beautiful aerial ball, and it drops through, but Bostush is there for the defensive lines. Denied again, ball goes over to the side. And unfortunately, they are playing in the midfield a little bit too long, and the ball goes out. Beautiful ball again from Wapi Kid, but Bostush is there, denies the ball again, almost going for another rally. Aerial balls might be coming in hard. Balls drop through for Bostush, and it denied. Beautiful defense from the two-man. And it is an easy shot to hold on. Dia plays off the back end, doesn't seem to get the angles right this time around. And Dia sends the ball back to Bostush. They will hold the line. Beautiful ball, once over to the top side. And Rookie Cup might be able to go for it here. The ball goes in. No, it doesn't. Dia goes back, and the breakaway is on here. Plays a little bit towards the left-hand side, but he can't seem to find the angle. Denied, bounces down, shot is good. Bostush, 5-0. Point and shoot. That was the longest rally of this tournament. But Bostush comes out on top. And point and shoot, 50 seconds before they are crowned champions. All they have to do is hold off the defense. And Dia plays it, a little long ball over to the side. Denied immediately. Excellent defense. Bostush plays behind him as well. 2 for 2, they're going in, and they will try to keep the ball over to the other side, but they can't seem to find a way through. Rookie Cup dispossessed again. And here comes the rally from Bostush. Tries to keep it in, but unfortunately can't seem to find the back of the net. And now another angle from Wap Kid. Defense again from Bostush. Beautiful defense, but ball will be holding off that other side, playing it over to the west. Big shot denied by the Rookie Cup. He goes band for band, aura for aura. In the final 10 seconds, Wapi Kid might be going for it, but Bostush is already there with the rally. Holds on for the aerial. 3 seconds till we have our champions. Point and shoot! The champions of the Lenovo Legion Cup. Well-deserved. Bostush and King Dia will claim the championship. 4 goals and an assist. 1 goal for Dia. Absolutely incredible back-to-back championship defense and incredible performance from point and shoot. Your Lenovo Legion Cup Maiden Edition champion.
give any much.